Stubby was just a stray dog who couldn't even get enough to eat. He was running down the street with a bone in his mouth when he accidentally got it knocked away. He couldn't find it anywhere. Stubby looked at the food in the woman's hands and swallowed hard. He hadn't eaten anything for a whole day. At that moment, a passing recruit named Roy took pity on him and threw him a biscuit. Stubby quickly finished it, yet he was still hungry, so he hurried to follow behind the troops, hoping to beg for more food. When they reached the military camp gate, the guards stopped him outside. So clever, Stubby dug a hole by the wall and crawled into the camp. A delicious smell drew him to the kitchen, where a table full of ribs made his mouth water. Before he could enjoy them, the cook chased him away. Stubby fled the kitchen in panic and accidentally bumped into Roy, who was training. When Stubby saw it was Roy, he immediately started playfully nuzzling against him. Roy signaled for him to leave quickly, yet Stubby not only stayed put, he even barked happily. His barking caught the officer's attention, who asked whose dog this was. Roy immediately didn't dare make a sound, until Stubby's little eyes looked toward him. Now Roy was completely panicked. He thought the officer would scold him, yet unexpectedly the officer also really liked this dog, so he let Stubby stay with the troops and train along. Just like that, Stubby made his home in the military camp. He no longer had to wander around. Every mealtime, he could go to the mess hall with Roy to eat. At night, he also had shelter. Although he slept on the floor, at least he wouldn't be exposed to wind and rain anymore. From then on, Stubby would train together with Roy. In the beginning marching drills, Stubby often couldn't keep up with the rhythm. Gradually, he walked with proper form. One day, a colonel came to inspect the camp. When he discovered there was a dog in the formation, he was very angry. The colonel loudly demanded to know whose dog it was. Stubby fearfully hid behind Roy. This time, Roy was no longer timid. He directly admitted it was his dog, then saluted the colonel. After seeing Roy's action, Stubby immediately copied him and also saluted the colonel. Stubby's adorable gesture made the colonel laugh. In the end, the colonel not only didn't chase the dog away, he even publicly declared that the dog was also a soldier. Since he was a soldier, he had to fight. Soon after, war broke out. Stubby accompanied Roy to the battlefield. The fierce fighting made the usually lively Stubby become quiet. Although he couldn't charge into battle against the enemy, he also had his own mission. Stubby would clean out the rats that came to steal food one by one while the soldiers rested at night.